Yes, Namaste children. How are you all? I hope you are fine. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to learn. We can verify it is satisfying the equation or not. How to find the solutions? I mean, how to verify the solution? The given value is solution or not. This information we are going to learn today class. Let's see here. First one now. Complete the last column of the table. They are asking to complete this last column. Serial number they gave here, equation they gave, and here they give values. They are asking whether this value is going to satisfy the equation or not. Yes. How can we verify satisfy or not? What is mean by satisfy? When I submit this value in the given equation, if we are getting LHS, RHS both are equal, then we can say that this particular value is going to satisfy the equation. Such particular values are known as solutions of simple equation. Simple equation has how many solutions? Only one solution it has. Now to answer this, we'll go for second one first. What the given one? What is the given equation? X plus 3 is equal to 0. X equal to 0. They are asking to submit x equal to 0. X equal to 0. Yes. Now in the place of x we will put 0 here. 0 plus 3 is equal to 0. 0 plus 3 how much? 3. 3 is equal to 0. Can I say LHS, RHS both are equal to? No. LHS both, RHS both are not equal to. So what we can say now? X equal to 0. X equal to 0 is not satisfy the equation. Not satisfy the equation. Not satisfy the equation. Yes. Is this? No, it is not satisfying the equation. Satisfy means what? When we get both left hand side and right hand side equal, then we can say that satisfying the equation. Now let's see fifth one over here. X minus 7 is equal to 1. They gave x minus 7 is equal to 1. So what is the x value they gave here? X is equal to 8 it seems. Let us go for solution. In the place of x, submit 8 over here. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. 8 minus 7 how much? 1 is equal to 1. I am getting LHS, RHS both are equal. So what we can say now? X equal to 8. X equal to 8 is satisfy the equation. Satisfy the equation. So once if it is satisfy the equation, then it is called a solution of the equation. Then we go for next 8th one over here. Yes, so what is 8th one? 5x equal to 25. 5x is equal to 25. They are asking at x equal to minus 5. At x equal to minus 5. Let us see solution over here. 5 in the place of x, right? Minus 5. Keep in bracket because we have other terms also. In the place of x, submit minus 5 is equal to how much? 25. Here no symbol plus symbol. No. Bracket is nothing but multiplication. Now multiply symbols plus into minus. Minus 5 by 25. Minus 25 plus 25. Can I say both are equal? No, both are different. Negative, positive, both are different. Both are not equal. LHS, RHS is not same. So what we can write? X equal to minus 5 is not a solution. Not a solution. So like that we can verify over here. What about x equal to 8? Yes, it is solution. X equal to minus 5? No, it is not a solution. Let us go for next 9th one over here. What is the equation? M by 3 is equal to 2. They are asking to submit m is equal to minus 6 it seems. M is equal to minus 6. Submit in the place of m minus 6 over here solution. Minus 6 by 3 is equal to 6 and 3. What is the common factor? Yes, we can see 3 is the common factor. We will divide the common factor. Sorry, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Minus 2 by 1, we can write minus 2. RHS is what? 2. Can we say both are equal? Both are not equal. So what we can write? M is equal to minus 6 is not a solution. Not a solution. We can write M is equal to minus 6. M is equal to minus 6. Not satisfy equation. What we can write now? Not satisfy the equation. So if it is not satisfy means not a equation. Yes, it will not satisfy the equation. Here also we can write not satisfy, or we can write not a solution. Not satisfy the equation. Yes, I can say that not satisfy equation. If it is not satisfy, means what? Not a solution. Not a solution. That is the way we can verify whether it is going to satisfy equation or not. When I submit that, if I get left hand side, right hand side both are equal, then we can say that the given value satisfies the equation, and also we can say that it is the solution of the given equation. Yes, now we'll see a second bit more. They are asking check whether the value given in the brackets is solution to the given equation or not. Whatever the values they gave in bracket, they are asking verify whether these values are solution of the given equation or not. When we can say these values are solutions, sir, the value of the variable which satisfy the equation, the value of the variable which satisfy the equation is called solution of the equation. Satisfies that word which gives both LHS part, RHS part should be equal. Let's go for this one solution here. Yes, so what they given? They given 4p minus 3 is equal to how much? 13. Now in the place of p, they have to submit minus 4. 4. Write the p value minus 4. In the place of p, write in brackets minus 4. Here minus 3 is equal to how much? 13. Bracket nothing but multiplication. So first we can multiply symbols. Before no symbol, plus symbol go. Plus into minus, minus. 4 into 4, 4 4s are 16, minus 3 is equal to how much? 13. Minus 16 minus 3 minus 19 is equal to 13. Is LHS both are equal? No. LHS, RHS both are not equal. So what we can write? Therefore, P is equal to minus 4 is not a solution. Not a solution. Yes. Similarly, we will try this. Solution here, 7n plus 5 is equal to 19. So n is equal to how much? 2. N is equal to 2. In the place of n, submit to 7 into. In the place of n, 2 plus 5 is equal to 19. Bracket means into 7 2 is 14 plus 5 is equal to how much? 19. 14 plus 5, 19 is equal to 19. Yes, I got both LHS, RHS both are equal. So what we can write? N is equal to 2 is solution of this equation. Yes, we can write. Therefore, N is equal to 2 is solution. N is equal to 2 is solution. You go for next solution here. Asking to verify P is equal to 0 is solution of this equation or not. Given equation is 4p minus 3 is equal to 13. So 4 in the place of p, they are asking to write 0 in brackets 0. Minus 3 is equal to 13. 4 into 0, 0. Minus 3 is equal to 15. So 0 minus 3 how much? Minus 3 is equal to 13. Can we see both are equal? Both are not equal. Means p is equal to 0 not satisfy the equation. Then we can say that it is not a solution. P is equal to 0 is not solution. It is not a solution. So that is the way we can verify the given value is solution or not. Just submit in the place of that variable, simplify it. In case if you get both are equal, solution. If not, not a solution. Yes, now we'll see next one here, third bit. They are asking solve the following equations by trial and error method. How can we find the solution by trial error method? Let us see once here. The given 5p plus 2 is equal to 17. They are asking to find the solution. We need to solve this by using trial error method so that we get the value of p. I mean solution we get. Let us see how it is. So let me divide this part. Yes, let me take first LHS. Then I will go for RHS. Then I can say equal or not. Equal or not. I mean LHS, RHS both are equal or not. Because once both are equal, then we can say that it is the solution. Yes. Now what is the LHS here? 5p plus 2. What is the RHS? 17 is equal before part is LHS is equal to after part is RHS. Now let us take the value here. Value will take, first we'll submit P is equal to, yes, let me write, if P is equal to 0, let us submit here. Will it gives both LHS RHS equal or not? Yes. Now 5 in the place of P, let me write 0 plus 2. 5 zeros are 0. 0 plus 2, how much? Which gives 2. What is RHS? 17. 2 and 17, can I say both are equal? Not equal. Yes, both are not equal. Continue this process until you get the LHS part and RHS part both are equal. Both are equal. Now let me write, if P is equal to 1, what is the LHS part? 5P plus 2. 5P plus 2. 5 in the place of P, you write 1 in bracket plus 2. So bracket means into meter. 5 1 is 5. 5 plus 2 is equal to how much? 7. What is RHS? 17. 7 17. Can we say both are equal? No. Both are not equal. Means LHS RHS both are not equal. Yes. Then let us go for next value. What is next value? P is equal to 3. Yes. Let me write, if P is equal to 3. P is equal to 3. What is LHS? 5P plus 2. 5P plus 2. Sorry, 1 will take 2 better. Sorry, 5P plus 2. 5 in the place of P will take 2 plus 2. 5 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 which gives us 12. But what is RHS? 17. 12 17. Both are, yes, we can say that both are not equal. Then we'll go for next value. Then we'll go for next value here. Next what? If P is equal to 3. Let us submit here. 5P plus 2 in the place of P write 3. 5 in bracket 3 plus 2. 5 3 is 15 plus 2. 15 plus 2 17. LHS is 17. Even RHS are 17. So what we can write now? Both are equal. Both are equal. So that is the way we can solve by using trial and error method. So therefore what we can say, P is equal to 3. P is equal to 3 is solution. P is equal to 3 is solution of 5P plus 2 is equal to 17. So that is the way you can solve by using trial and error method. Yeah, now let's see here, 6th bit now. Set up an equation in the following cases. They gave some situation, we need to analyze that situation and we have to write an equation from these situations. Let us see here now. Third one, the teacher tells the class that highest marks obtained by student is twice the lowest marks plus 7. The highest mark is 87. The highest score is 87. See, she gave some information about her class. What information she gave over here? The highest marks obtained by a student. She gave that. Yes, what she gave? Highest marks. She said that highest marks obtained by a student. Obtained by student is twice the lowest marks plus 7. Is, we said twice lowest marks. Twice lowest marks plus 7. And also they said highest mark is how much? Highest score is 87. With the help of that we need to write an equation. See once here please. Highest marks obtained by a student. Can you say what is highest score? Question itself they said highest score is 87. The highest marks obtained by a student, let me write 87. Here is nothing but is equal. Twice means what I said, 2 times of 2 into lowest marks. Can you see what is the lowest marks here? Sir, question there is no lowest marks. They said only highest score is 87. What is the lowest mark? We don't know actually. Lowest mark is unknown value. Now tell me, how can I express these unknown values? To express these unknown values, we use the variables. Yes. Now let me take it. lowest mark. Let me write here now. Lowest score we can say, or we can say lowest mark is equal to how many? Sir, we don't know how many lowest mark. We are taking it is x marks. It is the unknown value. To express such unknown values, we use the variables. I mean alphabets. Now we write here lowest mark. I am taking x here. Twice x. 2 times of x. We can write 2 into x or 3x plus 7. That is the way we can write equation. Still, you want standard form? Yes. LHS, RHS will keep LHS and LHS will keep RHS. There is no changes by doing such things. 2x plus 7 is equal to 87. So that is the equation. Now let us go for next one here. In an isosceles triangle, the vertex angle is twice either base angle. So first we have to know what is the meaning of isosceles triangle. What is mean by isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal. In a triangle, if any two sides are equal, it is called isosceles triangle. Let me take PQ is equal to PR. Two sides are equal, it is called isosceles triangle. We have a condition that if two sides are equal, opposite angles are also equal. Opposite angles are also equal. Suppose if it is 50 degrees, even this also 50 degrees. Opposite angles are equal. See first what is the base angle, we don't know. These two are the base angles. Both are equal. The reason is they are opposite to equal sides. Now we'll take base angle. I am taking base angle is equal to some b degrees. How much it is? B degrees. Even here also it is b degrees. What is vertex angle? They said vertex angle is twice the base angle. This angle is known as vertex angle. Yes. What they said about the vertex angle, and also they said vertex angle. Vertex angle is twice base angle. Vertex angle is twice base angle. So let me write here vertex angle. Vertex angle is nothing but equal to twice base angle. What is the base angle actually? Base angle is b. Twice b. 2 into b. 2b. So vertex angle is 2b. Let me write here vertex angle is 2b. Now with the help of this information, they are asking to write an equation. Here the situation is about the angles of a triangle. Can you say any relation between angles of a triangle? Yes, we have a condition about angles of a triangle. Angle sum property of triangles. Sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to how much? 180. Yes, we'll write here. We know that. What we know now? We know that sum of three angles. Sum of three angles of triangle is equal to how much? 180 degrees. Means angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to how much? 180 degrees. What is angle P? 2P plus angle Q B plus angle R B is equal to 180. If there is no coefficient 1, no coefficient 1, 2B plus 1B, 3B, 3B plus 1B, 4B. 4B is equal to how much? 180. So that is the way we can write equations. Yes, today's session we learned how to verify the given value satisfy the equation or not, and also we learned how to verify the given value is solution of that equation or not, and also we learned how to convert the given situation into equation. Hope you understood. Based on the knowledge from exercise 4.1, this you can try homework. Thank you once again. Complete your classwork. Will be next class.